Hey y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the tea, y'all. Welcome to the tea about HIV, y'all. Listen, I have some stuff to talk about today. Some stuff that happened to me last night. It really actually didn't happen to me last night. I had a conversation with a young woman at work, and it really, really blessed me talking to her. So I wanted to share it with y'all, you guys. So listen, if you have not yet subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to my channel, y'all. I talk a lot about HIV. I talk a lot about my spirituality. I talk a lot about positive things, and I talk a lot about being a CNA, y'all. But more importantly, please like and subscribe to this channel. Listen, y'all, the other night I was at work, right, and I had went to never fails, I'm go yarn. So a couple of nights ago, I went to an agency. I went to work as a CNA at an agency, right? Through an agency. And I was writing. I'm always writing through the night. And the CNA came, and I worked at a facility. I ain't gonna tell you what the name of the facility is, but it's in Chicago. I was working at this facility as a nursing home. And a young lady came and asked me, "What you doing?" You know how you just be talking, right? She like, "What you doing?" And so I was telling her what I was doing. I told her I was writing, and we just started talking and stuff. And somehow, some way, it just came out. I'm HIV positive or whatever. And the lady, what this woman told me, it really, really changed my life. And I'm finna tell y'all why it changed my life. 5 years ago, she told me 5 years ago, she slept with this guy. She had been sleeping with him for, she said, over a year. And she found out that after being with him for over a year, they wasn't in a relationship. They were just smashing. She found out that he was HIV positive, and he had known all the time, and he did not tell her. Remind you, this was 5 years ago. This woman told me that she go get tested every 3 months. Listen, every 3 months. And her anxiety and depression is over the top, because every time she go and get her results, she get tested and get her results, she's negative. The guy that she was messing around with, he's undetectable. He was undetectable, meaning he can't transmit the virus to her, right? But in her mind, she's still gonna get it. This lady told me she is not at peace with her diagnosis, which she don't have a diagnosis, but she's not at peace with them continuously tell her that she is not HIV positive. And listen, she has not had sex at 5 years, well, since being with him 4 years ago. She has not had sex at all. This woman, when I say suffering in silence, if suffering in silence was a person, it would be her. Like, seriously. I literally was talking. I literally had to close my phone and stop writing to listen to her. Hurting. I'm talking about hurting. Depression, anxiety, fear, doubt. Everything that you can name, this woman is experiencing. And talking to me, she was just releasing it all. And she was crying and crying and crying and talking. And I let her talk. And I told her, I said, "Listen, I understand." I said, "I understand. I really honestly do understand." I said, "But I have 3 negative kids. I just started taking medicine a couple of years ago, and I've been undetectable. I've slept with a few people, 2 people to be exact, and didn't tell them, and they are negative. I've slept with more men that's not HIV positive without a condom, and they're fine, than I've slept with anybody in my freaking life." Saying that to say, and I'm not bragging, and I'm not trying to make it like, "Oh yeah, I'm out here. No, I'm just saying that to say to her, you can't live like that no more. You can't continue to live this way. You just cannot. You cannot continue to live this way. You have to have faith in something so that you will not live like this. It's no way to live. You're unhappy, period. You're not content. You like just, this woman, all she do is work, take care of her family. She's not living. She's just existing." I told her, I gave her my number. I'm gonna start talking to her. I want to try to help her. I'm going to try to help her get past this. It's a fear. It's a fear. It's of the enemy, though. It's not healthy at all. At all. I could see her killing herself, literally. And I asked her, could I talk about this on this video? And I know she will watch it. But I have to be totally honest, which I did tell her that. But listen, this is why I'm doing this video. I know a lot of people follow me a lot of people subscribe to me that's HIV positive. And listen, I am not judging nobody at all. Please hear my soul. I'm not judging nobody at all. But listen to me. If you sleeping with somebody and you have not told them you are HIV positive, even if you are undetectable, you could be possibly setting them up for a road of sadness, depression, a road that they don't have to go down at all, period. To me personally, living with HIV is one thing. You living with it, you have it. No matter what somebody's saying, you have it. You take your medicine, you're fine. But to know you slept with somebody that have it and you don't have it, that can't sit well on your stomach, on your heart, on your stomach, on your head, that just do not sit well at all. Especially for a person that don't understand, that is not educated about HIV. They're not gonna understand it. That's something that they have to live with for the rest of it. To me, that's worse than having HIV. Because having HIV, you take your medicine, you go to the doctor, you take your medicine. Stay on your medicine. Follow up with your doctor consistently. You will be perfectly fine. But for a person that slept with somebody that's HIV positive and they learn that they're not positive, that's literally mental abuse. Is that mental? That's abuse. You're abusing somebody by not telling them that you are HIV positive. It's wrong, y'all. It's wrong. And I know I'm probably stepping on toes, and a lot of people probably finna unsubscribe to my channel, but I have to be totally honest. I've done it before, and it was wrong when I done it. And I said I would never do that again. Never do that again. So I'm just gonna tell y'all a few things that I believe that will help with disclosing your status, so you won't have to put that type of pressure on nobody. It's not right. This lady, it's been 4 years. She has not slept with nobody else. She rarely even sleep at night. She worked nights because she can't sleep at night. This woman is depressed. She's sad. She's suicidal. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And I don't want nobody to do that to anybody else. It is wrong. Listen, I know it's hard for people to disclose their status. I know, I've been there before. I've lived that. It's hard. But listen, when you get in tune with who you are and you love yourself and you accept yourself, telling somebody that you HIV positive won't be as hard, right? It won't be that as hard as it would if you wasn't, right? You shouldn't be telling everybody your status anyway. Only the person that you finna be intimate with. So for me, and it's always hard for me to explain this because so many situations is so different, right? So if I was going out on a date, I'm not finna tell him I'm HIV positive. I'm just going out on a date with him. But see, in my case, he already know because I'm public, right? But then in my case, I still will say something. That's just who I am, though. I don't want to. I used to say, allow them to get to know you and then tell them. I know y'all, I did this disclosing video so many times. But as time progressed, I'm learning more different things. And I'm growing, I'm healing, and I'm learning. I used to say, allow them to get to know you first and then tell them. I don't believe in that no more. No. If you are dating and if you and somebody else is liking on each other, I think you should tell them you're HIV positive. I think you should give them that choice to give you their time and their energy. Because if you giving somebody time and energy every day on the phone with them, y'all FaceTiming, y'all Facebooking, y'all emailing, y'all going out on dates and all of this, and you ain't told them yet, they giving you time and energy that they might not want to give you if they found out that you was HIV positive. I think you should just be up front. Actually, to be totally honest with y'all, I don't think you should date. If you're HIV positive, I don't think you should start dating until you come into yourself. That's really honestly what I believe. I don't think you should do it, because it's you setting yourself up for failure. Because if you don't tell somebody you HIV, if you sleep with them and don't tell them you're HIV positive, you can possibly go to jail, or they can possibly kill you, or you possibly set somebody up for mental issues, right? So why not focus on yourself? Get educated about HIV and AIDS. Get the knowledge that you need so that you can feel comfortable with yourself. Get to know yourself. Get in tune with yourself. Find out what you like. Find out what you love. Take care of your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Take care of yourself. And when you do, the more and more you take care of yourself and the better you feel about self, then you will be able to allow people in your energy and not feel no type of way about telling them if you're HIV positive or not. Because this is what I know, seriously. HIV do not define us. We have HIV, but HIV don't have us. I say this so many times. I have HIV, but HIV don't have me. I say I live with HIV. HIV don't live me. So when I say, when you say, when I say HIV is not living with me, I am living with it. Depending on how I feel. Depending on what I do. Depending on what I think. And I'm continuously fighting this thing every day to think positive, to live positive. So I see HIV in a positive way. But if you let HIV live you, oh, baby, you're going to be down. You're going to be down. Because it's living you. It's taking over your mind, body, soul, and spirit. No, we cannot allow that to happen. So when it comes to disclosing, there's so many different levels to this. It's just that I was outside of the box a few days ago, and I saw somebody that's not positive struggle with thinking at some point they are going to become positive because of somebody else, how somebody else felt about not telling them that they was positive. And I don't want this to happen to nobody else. So listen, if you follow this channel, please work on yourself. If you're not comfortable with telling somebody your status, that's your choice. That's your choice. You don't have to. But what you do have to do is get yourself educated, get in tune with yourself, and start loving on yourself. HIV positive or not. The best thing that any of us can do is love on ourselves, because the more you love on yourself, the better you feel about yourself. And you wouldn't care if you told President Obama, the old president. You don't care if you tell him. You don't care if the senator, you don't care if your job knew. You don't care if your kids knew. You don't care about anybody knowing. Once you get in tune with who you are, it would not even matter anymore. Did I just say the vice president? I'm so silly. I meant the old president. Y'all know I'm silly. Anyway, the more and more you get in tune with who you are, you will not care about anybody knowing that you're positive. Right now, I don't care. I used to care, but I don't care anymore. I don't care who knows I'm positive, because I am in tune with who I am as a person. Anybody that truly, listen to me, y'all, and I mean this, I'm so serious, y'all. Everybody is special. Everybody have a uniqueness about themselves. If you give somebody your energy and your time, they will love to be with you. They won't even be able to see HIV. They will be able to see you as a person, as a woman, as a man, as a queen, as a king. But you have to be at your best self for that, for somebody to even be able to identify how wonderful you are. So instead of taking time out trying to date and find a companion, I think we should choose to work on ourselves. Because the more and more you polish yourself, your shine and your glow will be beautiful. And everybody, even kids, will be able to see how wonderful you are. That's what this is all about. We really have to get a hold of this. People out here is suffering, y'all. And we don't want more people to suffer, especially people that don't have to. It's really not fair. It's not fair at all. But I'm about to go, y'all. If y'all don't know nothing else about me, y'all know how I'm going to close my video. Do not forget to love on yourself today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Whatever you choose to do today will get you closer and closer to your goals, your dreams, your ambition. It will get you closer and closer to that. But you have to make changes today. And the first change that we all should make is learning to love ourselves. It's not about going to get your hair done. It's not about going to get makeup done and going to get you a fitted hat and all that. That's not the loving on yourself I'm talking about. I'm talking about loving on your mind, body, and soul. Your spirit. Your spirit is dying. Your soul is dying. You giving your body all the energy, but you're not giving your spirit enough time and enough energy to grow. That's what's needed, y'all. I don't know why I'm happy today. I'm happy, y'all. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday.